Welcome everybody to Al Talks Basketball. I'm your host today, Al Haji Mansuri, a University of Oklahoma student and a major in journalism. Today is a great day in the NBA. Let's just start it off. In the NBA, Bam Adebayo, Miami Heat forward, has made history with an incredible 83-point performance against the Washington Wizards. He definitely proved his point into showing why he is one of the best players of all time. Bam Adebayo putting up 83 points together is one of the most memorable scoring nights we've ever seen. Shout out to Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. Meanwhile, in news, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues his dominant stretch as one of the greatest players to ever play the game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander now holds the record for the most consecutive 20-point games in NBA history, showing incredible consistency for Oklahoma City. Shout out to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Meanwhile, also in today's news, Glen Big Baby Davis has been released from jail after facing 40 months for a fraud conviction. He served 17 months and is a member of the 2008 Boston Celtics championship team. The Women's U.S. national team is off to a strong start, going 3-0 in the qualifying tournament in Puerto Rico. In their matchup against Senegal, Rhyne Howard for the Atlanta Dream led the way with 21 points, while Indiana star Caitlin Clark added 17 points. Elsewhere in the tournament, Dallas rookie Paige Bueckers scored 16 points against Puerto Rico, and Chicago's Angel Reese recorded a double-double with 10 points and 13 rebounds against Puerto Rico. Meanwhile, against the Italy game, Phoenix Mercury guard Kahleah Copper got to a strong performance, led her team with 15 points throughout the way. The U.S. women's are 3-0 in the tournament, and shout out to them and prayers out to them for making their qualifying matchup into the World Cup in 2026 in Germany. As for college basketball, it's Selection Sunday. The excitement around March basketball is building. Miami Redhawks men's basketball team suffered their first loss and a tough loss to UMass, missing out on the chance to improve their impressive record from 32-0 to 31-1, a tournament run record. Powerhouses such as Duke and Arizona are looking for strong headings in the bracket, winning their respectively tournament conferences. In the SEC, Vanderbilt will play against Arkansas after pulling off an upset against Florida, beating them into the SEC championship. Now, the big question says, who grabs the final tournament spots from the SEC? Programs such as Oklahoma, Texas, and Auburn are all battling for the last cuts. And another matchup to watch, can Purdue pull off the upset against Michigan today in the Big Ten championship, with Michigan being one of the best teams in the nation? Our rising star player of the week is Nigel Pack for the Oklahoma Sooners. Nigel Pack is averaging 21.5 points a game from the last week while shooting around 50% from the field and 43% from the three-point range, making him one of the hottest scorers in college basketball right now, and also helping his team get to a 6-1 play in the last 7 games for the Oklahoma Sooners. Our team of the week is the Duke Blue Devils. The Duke Blue Devils went 3-0 in tournament play this weekend, even while missing key players such as Caleb Foster and Patrick Ngomba II. They've been getting outstanding leadership from their very own Cameron Boozer and Isaiah Evans, and we have seen a lot of strong play from the very own Caden Boozer himself. Shout out to Duke for getting that number 1 seed and clinching the ACC championship win. Our top 5 plays of the week. We've all been waiting for it. Let's start it off. At number 5, Darius Acuff Jr. playing Oklahoma makes the game-winning shot to send Arkansas into the semifinals in which they beat Ole Miss and are now in the finals heading against Vanderbilt, playing their hopes into a SEC championship win with Coach Calipari. At number 4, Austin Reeves with the IQ play ties the game up for the Los Angeles Lakers, leading them into overtime against the Denver Nuggets. His play helped them win the game in overtime. At number 3, Tay Davis for Oklahoma with the posterizer on Billy Richmond. Throws a huge dunk over Billy Richmond. Helps Oklahoma get to a 6-1. The Oklahoma Sooners did lose to the Arkansas Razorbacks. At number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander delivers a game winner against the Denver Nuggets and helps them clinch the number 1 seed. Also helps them get a good spot to the playoff run. He has also tied Wilt Chamberlain this game for the most consecutive 20-point games in NBA history. So shout out to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And at number 1, Bam Adebayo, him as the only one, makes history in his record-setting performance against Washington. 83 points, passing Kobe Bryant for the second most points of all time and shooting the most free throws in an NBA game at 43. Shout out to Bam Adebayo and his record-setting breaking history for the Miami Heat. And as today we have ended Saturday Night Slam, I'm your host, Alhaji Mansouri. I hope you've had a great day, and we'll see you guys next week.